Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20+ years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the front window regulator on this 2003 Saturn Ion, same as any 03 to 07. We show you how to remove and reinstall the driver's side, which is basically the same as the passenger side. Tools you'll need are Phillips and flat blade screwdrivers, 8mm and 10mm sockets with ratchet, or you can have an 8mm, 10mm wrenches, some painter's tape, and a flashlight will help. And the front door panel, first there's a panel up here. You can use your hands or use a screwdriver. It just pops off. And then there's 3 screws to remove, 2 right there in your door pull, and then 1 right down here on the corner. And then there are 2 clips to pull out. You pry underneath here, pull the center out, and then pry the clip out. Okay, I'm just going to speed up as I use a Phillips screwdriver to take out those 3 screws. Okay, now untighten these clips. You just pry out on the center, pull those out, and then you can pry out you can pull them all the way out, clip comes out, same thing down here. Okay, then just put the clip back together for the next time around. You gotta carefully go in behind your door lock switch and just pry out. Okay, it comes out, and there's just a little tab. You can use a flat blade screwdriver. Just work it in there a little bit. That disconnects. Okay, same thing with your mirror switch here. Pry it up lightly. Okay, and then there's a tab right here that you pull back, and then your switch unhooks. And this whole panel comes up, and there's little tabs on these connectors. Press the tab with your thumb, pull it down. Same thing with this blue one. Press the tab. Sometimes you might use a screwdriver and kind of push on the tab where it's locked, pry up, and then it disconnects. At this point, you can just start up in this top corner and pull down. There's a few clips down underneath. Just work your hands underneath. Gives a good quick tug. Okay, and then the panel comes up and off. Now there's 2 more Phillips screws that hold the bracket onto the door. Remove those, remove the bracket, and then carefully peel off your water shield. Okay, so my regulator is actually working fine, but I'm going to show you how to remove it if your window is stuck down like this. And this really goes for even if your window is in the up position. There are 4 10mm bolts here, 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 and here. Those hold the main part of the regulator in place. And then there's another bolt right here. I'm going to do this one first. And we'll just fast forward as we remove all those bolts. Use a 7mm socket ratchet and remove your speaker. Okay, you can either let it hang down or just a little connector here. Okay, now right in here you'll see your window motor connection. You want to push on this little tab here and disconnect it. Okay, a little bit of a two-pronged approach. And kind of push it on that tab, reaching right through this hole and prying the connector out. Okay, so lift it up and you'll see there's a tab right here that you can push down. Okay, the same thing is right through this hole. So what you have to do is reach in here. Okay, feel around that tab. Okay, press it there. I'm pressing with my finger. Oops. Push the regulator back. Okay, so I've unlocked this one and then press this one down. Okay. And the regulator, you just have to be careful here. Okay, so now your window is free from your regulator, so you can lift your window up. It's not all the way free yet. So lift your window up. Okay, so you can see I've got some tape holding the window up here, and then you can just go right here. Pull your window regulator right out. Okay, installation is pretty much a reverse of the procedure. What you want to do is thread in your 4 main bolts.
Okay, I'm just going to speed it up here as I put those bolts in, and you just want to kind of put them in so that there's still between 1/8 and 1/4 inch of clearance between the bolt head and the regulator surface.
Okay. And put your regulator in. Okay, now lift your regulator up into place. Okay, so now those 4 bolts are pretty much holding it there.
Fast forward again as I tighten up those 4 bolts and install the bolt that holds the track, and you can just make sure that you tighten that track bolt up in the same place it was before.
Up. I'm actually gonna hook my window switch back up. Turn the key on. Whoops. Reconnect my window motor. I can run my regulator about up to there. Okay. Carefully let my window down. Make sure it stays in its track. Okay, it should go into those clips. Kind of feel in here. Make sure that the clip is around the window. Okay. And clamp it right back on. Turn the key on. Everything seems to work well.
Okay, we can speed it up here. We disconnected that switch, and now reinstall our speaker. Put your water shield back up in place. Put the door panel mounting bracket back on and install those screws, and you're ready to put your door panel on.
Now take your door panel. Make sure you put your harnesses up through. Lock harness if you have power door locks. And tilt your panel up, press it onto the window ledge. Down in place. Okay. Put this piece of trim back on. Start our screws in. Okay. Reconnect the window harness. Reconnect our mirror harness. Down in, front slides in first, and that pops in. Okay, reconnect. Our lock harness, just make sure you put it in here the right way. Okay, and now one side is a little more rounded. It goes in the panel like that. Put our screws back in. Last but not least, put these in and then lock them into place.
We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.